Okay, so this is my Xtrons stereo for my Audi A3. It's a Windows CE based unit. It's not the newer Android one, but it doesn't matter too much to me. It's the important thing was the DAB stereo, really. So as you can hear, that's playing Heat Radio from the SDL National Multiplex. I'm in the northwest of England, just for reference purposes, really. So if I change between those, so it's changed fine. So there's an SDL National station, which works fine. If I go to Zest, that's a North East Wales and West Cheshire based station. It actually comes from Liverpool, but that's where it's being broadcast via. If we go to Capital, that's again on the same multiplex, and D Radio is again. If we go back to Kistry is on SDL National. Okay, so that's absolutely fine, no problems there at all, changing between those multiplexes. The problem I'm having is with BBC multiplex stations. So if you see here on the second screen, I've got BBC Radio 1 and 1 Extra stored here. Now I was listening to them just a minute ago before I started this video. So if I press on BBC Radio 1, it does nothing. Won't change to it at all. If I change to 1 Extra, nothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manually go right and just work my way across the stations. There is a list here. If I press this list, and it shows, you can see the 5 multiplexes it's seeing and then the stations for each one. If I touch on those, it does nothing, and that doesn't matter which station I press. If I press North East Wales and try and change it, it does nothing. SDL National, nothing. Double tap, pick a different station, nothing at all. So it just carries on. But I'm not bothered about that menu as long as I can change fine and store them as presets, because once they're saved, then that's it. I don't need to do anything. So I'm going to keep pressing right arrow, and we'll skip past the Liverpool ones because they don't seem to come through very well, but it's not a problem. See, they're quite glitchy, but that's fine. I'm not bothered by them anyway. So we're getting Lancashire. Now I want to change the multiplex where it says Lancashire at the top, and now it says North East Wales. I want to keep going until that changes to BBC, and you should get some of the BBC stations, not the regional specific ones. You get the national ones. So we'll go. Might take a little while. Wait for it to wake up a bit. It's not the fastest unit in the world, but it doesn't matter. It certainly does almost everything that I want it to for what it cost, and I got a good price on it. There we go. Right, so wait for Fun Kids to disappear. So you'll see that should be Radio 1. There you go. Just focus that. So you can see that says BBC Radio 1. Even though 1 Extra is highlighted, which is weird. So that's Radio 1. If I press 1 Extra, can't get it to change. And I can change back from there. So I've changed to Planet Rock, but I can't go back to Radio 1 again. So it just seems to be stations that are on the BBC multiplex that I'm having issues with, as you can hear there. And I have just done a firmware upgrade with this, or maybe an ISO upgrade more so, and that was sent to me by the manufacturers, which successfully went in fine over the over the SD card. Everything else seems to work absolutely fine. I have no issues. Let's see what software version I'm on, just for reference. I think it's quite an old one they sent me, even though they said it's up to date. Go to info. There we go. Just focus that. So you can see it's Windows CE. And you can see the software version that's there. Okay. Thank you very much.